So, you guys, if you watched the interview that I did with Horace Towns, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, we talked about putting together some information in a centralized location where it's particularly Black voters can know about the candidates that are on the ballot, register to vote, all this other kind of stuff. And I got something in the mail today, and it's really disturbing to me. This little thing, it says Black Voters Guide. This is specifically Broward County, but I this is not what we were talking about. This is not what we mean. This kind of stuff really is misleading because this doesn't tell you what these people are running on, who they are. And on this side, you checked off for certain people, but there's whole sections where you haven't checked off any of the candidates. So this is misleading because now this is just like, oh, we just gonna tell you who to vote for, and you're not informed about any of these people. This doesn't say much. Now, I know some of these candidates. I've done research on it. If you follow me on live, I've done live on pretty much quite a few of these candidates, especially in our local primary that's coming up in August. And that's what this is about. But there are several more on here. This is not just Broward County as far as I'm concerned, because this reaches down into Miami-Dade, because Frederica Wilson is not in our district in Broward County. Chevron Jones, he's part of Broward County. He's Pembroke Pines but that area. But I'm just really concerned because you don't see from state senator and state representative, there's no one checked. There's nothing. There's no one checked. You haven't said for public defender, there are other people running other than Gordon Weeks. State attorney, there's others running other than Harold Pryor. Supervisor of elections, there are other people running other than Joe Scott. For sheriff, there's other people running other than Gregory Tony. Circuit court, I believe there are others running other than Brenda Foreman. This is misleading, and I have issue with stuff like this. If you're going to put something out, put information out about all the candidates and let people make informed decisions for themselves. Even if you want to say, hey, we're leaning towards this person and this is why, say that. But just sending this out, telling people black community voters guide, who made you the authority to say this is who you should be voting for? This is a problem in the Black community. We talked about it, the blind leading the blind, we're just going to choose who you're going to vote for. And that's just not the way. This is the problem that we have messing up democracy. If you want to vote because you know who you're voting for. Know who's running for what and why. What are their issues? What are they running on? Do they have your best interest at heart? Do they have similar issues? We've looked at the sheriff. Go back and watch my live video on my Facebook or on my YouTube. And Sheriff Gregory Tony, he's our current sheriff. He doesn't even have a web page to tell you what his initiatives are, what he's running on for re-election when he was appointed illegally by the governor. That's another issue. But if you're going to raise almost $200,000, $250,000, you should at least have a landing page that tells us who you are and what you're running on. And so a lot of these people, Joe Scott, couldn't find a website for him either. So you got people here, what are they running on? What are their initiatives? Why are they the candidates? Why did you choose these people to say this is who we want the Black community vote for? I don't even know who put this out, to be honest. It didn't even tell you who put this out. So I just really want you all to be aware of stuff like this because it's misleading. It doesn't tell you anything. Do your research for yourself. Dig deeper into who these people are, what their initiatives are. I know who Frederica Wilson is. I know the work that she has done, but everybody doesn't. I don't have an issue with that, with her recommendation at all. But there's quite a few people on here. Our Mayor Dale Holness is on here for re-election in District 9. I believe he's running unopposed, but I don't remember. But I did run that down. So take a look for yourself. You know what he's running on. He has a website. Other people here just take a look for yourselves. Do your research. August primaries are coming up. I really hope you all checked your voter registration or make sure you're registered to vote, because yesterday was the last day to make sure that you're registered to vote in our August primaries. So yeah, just vote informed. Don't trust everything that you get in the mail. Please don't trust everything you get in the mail, because this is fun. This is just a bunch of nonsense.